dark.
Keep practicing.
Who is he? I don't know. He's a new recruit. I don't even know his name.
He possessed great skills.
You can do your shopping at home or play Mortal Kombat with a friend in Vietnam. There's no end to the possibilities.
You like this kind of fighting, huh?
Yeah,
You want to see some real fighting, you can see me fight at the Kumite.
I'm here too for the Kumite.
Aren't you a little young for full contact?
Aren't you a little old for video games?
Do what you do best.
What's that?
Hunt.
Stick around.
Hey, what's up guys? Sam, your Contagious Collection, back with another video. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the game room. Back with another one. Very excited for this video. It's been a while since I dropped any type of content, but let me tell you guys one thing. The waiting is worth it, man. I had so much stuff. I've also been like busy with work and things like that. And it was recently my birthday. I was on Friday, so today is Tuesday. I'm going to be dropping this video today on Tuesday. So you guys will be able to see all the good stuff I picked up, from video games to action figures, clothes, amiibos, all kinds of stuff. Vintage Ninja Turtle figures, shoes, just, it goes on and on, guys. You still know the drill. Sit back, relax, grab your favorite drink and snacks, and here we go. Hope you guys enjoy the content. I'm very, very excited for this video. There is a lot of stuff, guys, but bear with me. Stick with me to the end. You will not regret it. I found some really, really cool things. And again, hope you guys enjoyed the video, so I'm going to get right into it. First thing I'm going to start off with is some eBay packages. These are the actual weapons and accessories for Bebop, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1988. I have the original 10 backs or fullbacks, whatever they're called. I believe it's the 10 backs. All I'm missing is the foot soldier. So I have all original 9 so far. All I need to get is the original foot soldier from 1988. And I'll have the full complete 10 set. And I have a bunch of other ones that I'm also going to be adding on from these pickups. So at this point, I probably got like over 30 to 40 figures. But they're all loose. It's still fine. I like collecting it. Some stuff I had as a kid, you know, there's a lot of nostalgia in it, especially the original Ninja Turtles, like Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Leonardo. But anyway, here's the knife for Bebop. And he has this cool little drill gun as well. And his shield, which is a garbage can lid, which is awesome. So this will be really cool. I'm going to put it right up there where all those figures are. So I got this for like a few bucks. And usually, guys, if you know about, you know, collecting about like figures, a lot of these accessories and certain weapons are really expensive, and they might charge an arm and a leg for it. Like I remember I was looking out for Raphael's size, and there was someone on eBay selling it for like $30, which is absolutely insane for a couple of pieces of plastics. But, you know, they are what it is, and it is what it is, and they are a part of that. So I ended up finding those for like $5 with the figure. And I ended up flipping the worst condition one and kept the better condition in my collection and got the size for it. I still need the belt for Raphael. I need the weapons for Michelangelo, and Donatello's belt and weapons are missing. So I'm still looking out for that. It's also fun to look out for things like that. And I'm really into collecting TMNT figures because it's something, again, I grew up on as a kid. So stuff like that. Anyway, let's keep pushing forward. Got some Famicom games. This is from one seller. I think it was like $10 or less. It's like a SD Gundam action platformer style game. Pretty fun game. And I got these three from a different seller. All three from the same one. I forgot the name of this one. I think it's Superstar Soldier, if I'm not mistaken. But it is a shmup game, really fun. And this one is Star Soldier. Yeah, Star Soldier. Another shmup shoot 'em up game. And Yukai Club. So it's like an action platformer again. There's like a little screenshot on the back of it so you can get like an idea. And that was really cool that they did this. I wish they did this on the original, art, the Nintendo games in the States, where you would look at like the cover art and then you would bring it home and play and be like, oh, this ain't the same. It looks totally different. But this actually has a screenshot on the back of the cartridge, which is awesome. Not all Famicom's games have that, but some do, and I think that's really cool that they did that, do that. And another thing I love about the Famicom is they had like a lot of, I know these are all black cartridges, but there was a lot of different like colored ones too, like different, colors on the cartridges. Where, the ones in the States, all we got was bland gray, and there was probably like Legend of Zelda, which was gold, and the first and the second game. I think that was it. I don't think there was any other color based cartridges. Anyway, also got another Nintendo game, Gremlins 2, which I would say this is a fairly uncommon to I don't want to say rare, but I don't see a lot of people talking about this, and it's a really fun one. It takes a little bit getting used to, as far as like the game mechanics go, but it's a really good one. Gremlins 2, the new batch, and I also love the Gremlins movies, especially the first one. Got some original Xbox games. These are exclusives to the original Xbox, at least for the time being. It was. I don't know now what's going on, but I don't think they've remade any of these. World War II Combat, Road to Berlin. There's also another one that I'm looking out for, which is Imoshima, I believe. It's a part of this series, I think. Classified Sentinel Crisis. This is another badass first-person shooter. Now, looking at the cover art, you would be like, what the heck is this? A chess game or what's going on here? But it is a phenomenal first-person shooter, and it is an exclusive to the Xbox. If you guys didn't know, definitely pick it up. Really fun game. Yeah. All right. More eBay pickups. Few more. That actually was from a video game store. Some really cool Switch games that I'm currently actually playing. Smelter, which is a strategy action platformer. The strategy part I didn't really like too much, but the platforming part is really, really fun. Super fun game. It plays kind of like Mega Man X, and the graphics, just the art, everything about it, even the humor on it, like the story of it is pretty funny as well. So yeah, if you guys haven't heard of this, man, if you guys like Mega Man X or like Mega Man style action platformer games, definitely give this a go. Smelter, awesome game. Another one that I was looking out for that I couldn't find in stores, I couldn't find it online, and then there was one guy that I believe was selling it for like really, really cheap, and then he even gave me a better deal after that. I think I ended up getting it for like 25 or 30 bucks, and that is Soldiers. Right now, I would say this is my favorite game on the Switch, and I am currently playing this and Smelter, so I'm going in between both. Such an awesome game. You get to play as 3 different characters, so it gives it a lot of replay value. You play this soldier with like a shield and a sword, and there's also an archer, kind of like with a bow and arrow, and you could use your bow and arrow kind of like a weapon as well. At least the bow part, where he throws it and flips it like a boomerang. And I haven't played too much. I don't think I even played it with the magician type of guy. Okay, so there are three classes, it says: a scout, caster, and archer. So I would assume the scout is the guy with the sword and the shield, and the archer, of course, is the guy with the bow and the arrow, and the caster is the guy with the magical spells. And I've seen a gameplay on that one, so it's really cool, very fun gameplay. Metroidvania, you go back and forth. You need certain things to progress and go to certain areas. It could be a key, it could be something else. I don't want to give too much away, but amazing gameplay, really nice graphics. The just the way it's just like drawn up and created, it's so good. I love it. Absolutely love this game. And soldiers is spelled with Soul, like soldiers. So that's pretty creative on their part doing that. And I really like Pix and Love games, like what they're doing with their games. And I really want to get more. If it's like my style of game, my cup of tea, definitely will be looking out for more Pix and Love games. Awesome game. Can't say enough about it. It's such a fun game. If you guys are into Metroidvania, if you find this, definitely pick this up. Not an easy game to find. It took me a long while to track it down on eBay, and again, I couldn't find it in stores or anything like that. But super fun game. Absolutely love this game. And of course, Smelter, really good one. And Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth, Record of Lotus War. This kind of plays like a Metroidvania, Castlevania style. Again, it's like a Castlevania. Gameplay, boss battles, really fun. You get to pick up like different type of weapons. Another great developer, creator, whatever they're called, Red Art Games. And again, I'm looking out for more of these as well, for more games from Red Art Games. Really good stuff. Next I'm going to be showing is some pickups from the video game store in my area. I usually go to, there's like about two of them that I go to that I like, and I get really good deals out of them. Super Deluxe Kirby Super Deluxe, a bunch of like really cool Kirby games. And I love my Kirby games. And I believe this is Kirby Superstar, All-Star, or whatever it is on a Super Nintendo. It might be different on the Super Famicom, so this is called Super Deluxe. But again, there's a bunch of games on it. Really fun stuff. I had part 2 and 3, thought I had all 3 of them, but I didn't, apparently. And I looked one day on a shelf, and I was like, okay, I don't have part 1, so I ended up getting this. Again, the Super Famicom versions are like dirt cheap, like really cheap. Usually like $10 or less. Even on eBay, you could probably get like all 3 for like 20 to 30 bucks. So anyway, got those games, really cool. Also picked up Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi for the Sega Genesis. I will be looking out for the case and manual for this to complete it. So yeah, also love collecting for the Genesis and so many other consoles. Gotta beef up the collection. Definite classic Konami label upgrade, Castlevania. Absolutely love this game. One of my favorite games on the NES. Another label upgrade, which is Burger Time. Another classic. Really fun stuff. All right, let's see. Yeah, more stuff from the video game store. Nier Automata. Absolutely amazing game. I can't say, again, enough about this. Top drawer, man. Top tier. Amazing games. This had over 100 awards and nominations. Just reading that, and I knew about Nier games, that they're really good. And there's like shoot 'em up, shmup stages, action platforming, hack and slash, action adventure. There's just like a bunch of genres just cooked up into one game. And the one thing I didn't like about it is that I reached up to a certain boss, and you have to beat or get to a certain point where you could save your game, and that kind of makes you want to play it. But when you die, you end up starting all over again, which I kind of put it down for a little bit. I was like, oh, this sucks. Like, I wanted to save it. There's no option for it. So I guess you got to get to a certain point where it allows you to save your game. But nonetheless, such an amazing game. Super fun. Near Automata. This is the end of Yora edition. Very fun game. And these are more really cool Xbox original OG Xbox games. Here's one that I'd been looking out for and I ended up finding at the video game store for brand new sealed, and that is Raises Hell. It looks like a really fun, colorful, totally bizarre, just out there action adventure style game. And I've seen gameplay footages as well on it, and there is some screenshots on the back where there's like blood splattering. So there's like these like Teletubby type colorful creatures that I think they've invaded where you live, your planet or something like that, and you go and like, you know, destroy them and beat them up. And I haven't played it. Again, I've been looking out for a complete copy for a long time, couldn't find it in the wild, or online it would be like scratched disc or the manual missing. So I ended up finding this a brand new copy for a really good deal, really good price. So I said I have to add this to the collection, man. So yeah, I got that. Guilty Gear X2 The Midnight Carnival Reload. And this is console exclusive, I would say. I do have this on a PSP, which is a Japanese version. We didn't get this in the States as far as like the PSP goes. But the PSP is, of course, region free, so you could play PAL, Japanese, any type of import style games. So I wanted this, and this is pretty cheap too, as far as like pricing goes. Definitely worth it to pick it up. So pick these games up before they shoot up in price. And you guys know how crazy pricing is with like video games nowadays, especially with certain titles. So even the used copies, man, they're in just phenomenal tic-tac condition. So I picked this up. And again, I don't think this was on the GameCube. This is a console exclusive for the original Xbox. So Guilty Gear X2 Midnight Carnival Reload. I'll show that last. But these two, again, exclusives to the OG Xbox. Gunmetal from Mech to Jet and back. This was actually it is brand new, sealed. But the lady at the register said that I'll charge you for a complete copy. So it was a lot less than a brand new copy, which is pretty cool. There is a little bit of tear on the bottom here, which is fine. I'm going to open this up and play it anyway. And yeah, it's a really fun looking gun shooting mech style game, flying robots, and I love those type of games as well. Also got this, which I did not know that this actually existed or was out there, and I love discovering certain games like that, where this is also an Xbox exclusive, and that is Tecmo Classic Arcade. And there's, I believe, your favorite old school games, 11 games in all. Yep. There's Tecmo Bowl, there's Rygar, Star Force, Solomon's Key, Pleats, Senjioi, Pinball Action, Strato Fighter, Swimmer, Bomb Jack, and Tecmo Cup. I knew about Tecmo Bowl and Bomb Jack and Rygar. I don't know which exactly game it is, but there is also a shmup game on this. So that is awesome. I love me some shooters and shmups. So, and it'll be cool to, you know, check out the other games as well, see what they're about, and playing them on the Xbox. So yeah, Tecmo Arcade Classic. And I also picked up a very clean copy, Super Tic Tac, Dragon's Lair 3D Return to the Lair for the original Xbox. Now, for whatever reason, this game was not out on the PS2. It is out on the GameCube as well, and only on the Xbox. Now, again, I don't know. I'm pretty sure there might be re-releases on different platforms, but I'm talking about for that generation where it was PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. The GameCube version, of course, is insanely pricey, and you could probably find this for like $20 or less online if you want to pick it up. GameCube versions I've seen go like up to like $100, which is crazy. So 20 to 30 bucks. I got this for way less than that, and glad to add it to the collection. It's a really cool action platformer style game, I believe. Action adventure. And yeah, I love that cover art as well. I was looking out for this for quite a while. Very happy to add this as well to the collection. So yeah. Going into the video game vault, and it's going to be locked in there. Yes. All right. Next, let's get into some of the swap meet flea market pickups. I found these Game Boys, which I hadn't found in a very long time, and some games with it. So some lady that was selling some stuff, I noticed she had this cool hat. Kingdom Hearts, one of my favorite video game franchises. And I absolutely love it. And this hat looks so super cool. Gotta get me like a nice matching shirt with it, so I could wear it together. Yeah, got this really cool hat for like a few bucks. All right. Let's put this over here. And then afterwards, she said, I'm unloading some stuff. I got there pretty early. I usually like to get to the swap meet as early as possible. So I got there, and she said, come back in about a half hour. I'm going to be unloading some stuff. I think I have some Game Boys and video game stuff. Anyway, I went back afterwards. She's like, oh, I'm still unloading some stuff. I don't know where they are, this and that. So I stood there for like a few minutes, and I'm walking back and forth, and me with my eagle vision, I went into Terminator mode from like pretty far away too, and I noticed the Game Boy sitting in her car on top of the dashboard. I'm like, aren't those Game Boys right there? She's like, oh yeah, well, I must have took it out. I forgot about it. I didn't notice it. Can't blame her. She was taking out a bunch of stuff, and she might have lost track and didn't notice she left it there. Anyway, glad I saw it. So she wanted 50 bucks for everything, which is definitely worth it. Everything works great. Everything's intact. The volume on it, I checked the games and everything else. Everything works perfectly fine. So I picked up a Game Boy Color Atomic Purple, and it came with a Toy Story Racer, which is pretty cool. And I also got this Kiwi Lime Green Game Boy Color, which came with this Powerpuff Girls game, which I really don't care for. Not into those type of games. Anyway, Kiwi Lime Game Boy, overall very clean, very nice condition. And Game Boy Pocket Clear, which is cool. And there was also this Pokemon Blue. It said blue version on it. She's like, I don't know what that is. I was like, in my mind, yeah, that's got to be a Pokemon Blue version. So I popped it in, and it works. Not going to keep it. Most likely going to flip that. And the label is not there. But anyway, it does work. It plays. It's fine. And also, she threw in Tetris in there as well. So all of that for 50 bucks. Definitely worth it. These things go for like way more nowadays. And just getting a deal out of everything is great. That is the whole reason. I like going to swap meets and flea markets to get deals. Certain people don't understand, and I want to touch base on this really quickly. It is kind of annoying where they want like eBay prices, and I get that. But if you want eBay prices, put your work in. Whoever you guys are, resellers or whatnot. I'm not saying don't get your money, make your money. That's fine. I'm not gonna be like, why are you doing that? But don't bring items to the freaking flea market or the swap meet or garage sales and ask for on eBay it goes for this much. I don't give a damn. I really don't care. And soon as anybody mentions eBay, I just walk away. I don't want to hear that. It gets so frustrating at times, and it's so like aggravating where people just want to get like this much. Put your work in, put time, and get your eBay money on eBay or Amazon or whatever else it is. Don't ask for prices that whatever is going out there. But a lot of people, I'm not gonna sit down and argue with them and or tell them do this or do that, whatever. As soon as I hear that, I just walk away, and it just whatever. It is what it is. Screw it. Anyway, next things I'm gonna show are some movies. I got everything for $10 here. Lilo and Stitch 2 disc. This is still brand new, and I love my Disney movies. A lot of these could be upgrades as well, which bonus charm it says with purchase. I wonder if the bonus charm is in here. That would be cool. I don't see it. Anyway, very cool. And I love this. Like when you find, especially even like used movies or games that are in like such amazing, well taken care of condition, and or it could be where nobody even watched these. Like they might have like opened it up and not watched it. Anyway, Beauty and the Beast. I also got the Cable Guy, which I used a little bit of a clip. You'll see obviously in the beginning of the video, that I had seen this on YouTube, and it's such a good movie, super funny. And there was like a video game term in it, where I use it, and I like to use certain like really cool, lines in films and attach it for like an introduction in my YouTube videos. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, got the Cable Guy as well. Bambi on it's a Blu-ray DVD combo plus digital HD, and it's still brand new sealed. Also got Three Ninjas Kick Back. The Last Dragon, which I had. This is going to be an upgrade as well. Awesome movie. Love this movie as well. And Blade. I didn't see this one. Looks like this is still sealed too. That's crazy. Oh, it could be a reseal. Yeah, the cellophane doesn't look right. I can tell from the side. Definitely a reseal. But anyway, it's fine. Also got the Sleeping Beauty. Now, these older Disney movies I grew up on as a kid. I remember my mom would always get me like the VHS tapes and stuff like that, like the old like Pinocchio, Robin Hood, Sleeping Beauty. Super nostalgic stuff, man. I loved it as a kid. I still do now, and it's really cool stuff. So yeah, got that as well. And I also got Blade Trilogy, which is a badass vampire slayer. If you guys haven't seen this, he goes hunts for vampires, and a really cool action. So there's all 3 movies in there, and he gave everything for like $10. Where with these bigger box movies he was charging a little bit more. And besides that, I'm looking for something that he gave to me for free. Oh, there it is. I thought I forgot to bring it. He threw this in for free. He's like, "Yeah, take it, man. I don't need it. I don't want it." And it just was like I looked in the back to see, and it has AV audio and video on the back. So there's no power cord for it. But the cool thing is, it actually takes a bunch of batteries for it, so you could like play it as like a compact TV. Guessing they're gonna be C or D batteries. Yeah, it's C size batteries, and it's gonna take 2, 4, 6. Jesus, that's a lot of batteries. I wonder how long that would last. So it takes 10 C batteries, and that is a lot of batteries, but he gave it to me for free, and it's this cool little TV with the antenna on top. Probably like, I would say, I don't know exactly how many inches that screen would be, but it's pretty small. I don't know exactly the size of the screen, but I might put it on my new shelf over here with the other CRT TVs in the middle somewhere. We'll see. Hopefully I'll find a cord power for it, so I don't have to keep changing batteries out for it. He said he doesn't know if it works, but it was a little bit dirty. I did clean it up after I got home. It was dusty. The screen was like really dirty. Worst comes to worst, I did get it for free. The guy was cool enough to give it to me. That's fine. And it has this like cool handle where you could like hold it from up here. A little space from there. Not a handle per se, but yeah, you could hold it from there. So yeah, I got that for free. Cool little TV with all those cool movies. And yeah, $10 for all of those movies and a free TV. Cannot complain about that whatsoever. All right, next, more. I'm gonna show some figures. Actually, I got some other cool ones too related to these. You'll see those in a bit. I might even show it right after. So I got these Pixar Lightyear figures, which this is Buzz Lightyear, brand new, still sealed in its original packaging, and I love that. And of course, I like to keep stuff like this sealed. And yeah, so that is that. I still haven't seen this yet. I don't know if it's out yet, or I'm pretty sure it is, but it looks like it's based on Buzz Lightyear more instead of like Toy Story, so it's based more on him. Hence the movie name being Lightyear, Pixar Lightyear. So definitely looking forward to watching this too. I want to track that down and see that. And also got XL01 Buzz Lightyear. So this is a different one, I guess, in a different suit. So that's pretty cool. Got these for like a few bucks. Not bad at all. All right, and before I show this, hold up, I want to show these two, since I saw these. Some lady was selling these, different swap meet, different seller. Again, I got a XL01 Buzz Lightyear. These are bigger figures in their boxes, and I think I got two for like 15 bucks or less. I was like, what would you do? She was asking more for them. I was like, if I take both, what would you do? And she's like, yeah, I think it was like 15 or less. Anyway, I got this one, and I also got Buzz Lightyear. So that's pretty cool in the original boxes. And I love picking up stuff like this as well, figures. So it's really cool. Still brand new. So I think really good deal. I mean, in the stores, this isn't too recent. I mean, it's not like an old thing. I want to see what year these are from. 2021. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the movie's been out, and I had no idea, or I hadn't seen it. I haven't seen it, but I will definitely track down the movie, hopefully, and watch it. And different seller anyway. Got this really cool beanie and glove set for like a few bucks, which is really cool. And it's official Nintendo Super Mario. So it's not like a knockoff or anything. It's official Nintendo licensed product. So yeah, it's a cool little beanie with Mario on it. And the gloves, it looks like they're for like kids, because the gloves seem like kind of small. But the beanie looks pretty cool. So I don't know. I did actually get a few more, just in case. We'll see. I might give it to some people that like it or want it or are into video games. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, the beanie looks pretty cool. So like fall or winter time when it gets cold, I'll probably wear this. We'll see. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep it, but I do have a few more that the guy gave me a really good deal on, and I ended up getting. All right, I'm gonna stand up here, get these out the way as well. All right, some really cool shirts that I picked up. Actually, this was a birthday gift from my brother. Got me this pretty badass Burberry t-shirt. So thanks a lot for that, bro. Really appreciate that. I picked these up from these I got from Walmart. I wore this like probably once or twice, and some people were telling me, is that like worn already, or like the design on it is like falling apart? I'm like, no, that's the design. That's the way it is. That's just the design of it. And it's this badass Spider-Man t-shirt. And it says on the bottom, my Spidey senses is tingling. So yeah. Also, a big Spider-Man fan. Love the movies as well. So I had to pick that up. Pretty badass t-shirt. Excuse me. Also got this one where I don't really see it. I still haven't worn this one. The tag is on it and everything. It's a Super Mario Brothers shirt where it has all of those cool figures on it from like the original Nintendo game. So you got Toad, Mario, Peach, Luigi, Spiny, Goomba, Bowser, Koopa Paratroopa, Bullet Bill, Cheep Cheep, Lakitu, Piranha Plant, Hammer Bro, Blooper. There's also Buzzy Beetle and Koopa Troopa. So that looked really awesome. It's like a dark blue shirt. I will, of course, wear these going like video game hunting or even in my pickups videos or any videos that I do, I could wear them. So that's pretty cool. And I got these really cool shirts. This lady always hooks it up, man. She brings some insane shirts, and I'm really into, you know, clothes and fashion and stuff like that for like really good prices, and she really hooked it up. I got this Ralph Lauren polo shirt, which I'd never seen anything like this before, where usually this is like the pony up there, where the guy with the polo player on the horse, they call this the pony. So it's a blue shirt with a red pony, and I'd never seen it where it says polo on the bottom like that. So that's pretty badass. Oh, very, very cool shirt. And one of my favorite brands is Ralph Lauren Polo. And another favorite brand, one of them is Karl Lagerfeld. I believe this guy is the creator of Chanel or whatever it is. But, you know, like, it's crazy. Like, and this is like legit stuff, guys. Just by like looking at the tags and, you know, just that tag right there. You know, right there, Karl Lagerfeld. And I have some really cool sweatpants that'll go really nice with this. Kind of has the same designs as like the arms go. And it says KL on the arm sides, and it says Karl Lagerfeld on my French stuff, man. Paris-ish. Woo! Heck yeah. Love that stuff. And what I like to do is, you know, my old clothes, I usually donate them or give it to people who need them, or I end up like straight up donating them. There's like donation boxes on the streets, or I could take it to like thrift stores and stuff like that. Is you know, I like to do things like that, but better than throwing it away. And yeah, and I get new stuff, so I did a lot of cleaning out of my closet. So old stuff that are like smaller on me now, or, you know, they get like laundry, you know, washwear and all kinds of stuff. I get new things, and then the old stuff I end up like donating it. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, that was that. I think I got some stuff here too. What? Oh yeah, I actually picked these up a few days ago. More shirts, baby. Heck yeah. Haha. Video game related. So these were really cool. I think I got these for like 10 less than 10 each. I have one, but this was like a smaller version. Like the logo, as far as the logo goes. I have another one. But if I see video game style stuff, guys, I'm definitely going to pick them up. Really cool PlayStation t-shirt. Black. And this is a blue one, obviously. And it's a Mario, Super Mario. This is from 2022. There was a really cool Diddy Kong Racing one, but they didn't have it in my size. It was in kid size. This was the only one, and the PlayStation one, so I picked this one up too. Super Mario t-shirt with, let's see. You got Bowser, Yoshi, you got Bowser Jr., Toad is on there, Mario and Luigi. So, pretty cool. Cool little Mario Brothers shirt. Put that over there. Put these aside. I'm going to show these before I forget it, because it's sitting on the next to me. Now, this is one of the flea markets that I go to, is more like antique stuff, and they do it like once every other month. And there is some guy that, you know, is really cool over there that I picked up some stuff from him as well. A lot of times I get like turtle figures from him. And he said next month he is going to be bringing some video game stuff. So he's like, he'll hold it for me until like 9 in the morning or whatever. I usually get there earlier. Like, I try to get there like 6:30 to 7 at latest. And he's like, so fingers crossed, guys, next month, hopefully I'll be scoring some really good video games. We'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys posted, of course. Anyway, I picked up these Looney Tunes, very clean, original packaging, still brand new. It is in phenomenal condition, and I'm really surprised about that. Usually a lot of these, like the cardboards, or there's a little bit of opening on the plastic here, but that's fine. And this is from 1993. So it's a Looney Tunes Roadrunner from 93, brand new action figure. And I also got Bugs Bunny and Tasmanian Devil. So that is pretty cool. So all these three, I think I got for like 25 or less, which again is I would say it's definitely worth it. Bear with me, guys. I gotta make some room here, so I have to move that. All right. Next, I'm gonna be showing this one as well. This is a old Pizza Hut 1986 Flintstones Kids, and it is Barney. And I love collecting these glasses too. Still looking out for like video game related stuff. Haven't found any like Mario or Zelda or anything like old school related. Video game would be cool to find, but got this for like $3 or $4, which is really cool. Overall in very nice condition. So yeah. Got these both for $7 from a different seller. Usually, these sellers, they're husband and wife, and they know pretty much what they're selling. Or I ended up actually, no, it was $7 a piece, or I ended up getting it for like both for $14 or $15, something like that. One I know is missing a manual. I didn't have this without warning for the PS2, so it looks like a pretty cool shooter game, and it's a Capcom title. And check the discs on these, man. That's in okay condition. The manual is missing on this, but this is a pretty fun Konami title, Nano Breaker, and it's a really cool action hack and slash style game. So yeah, I got those for like, I think $14 or $15. Got this for a few dollars. Tomb Raider Underworld for the Wii. Again, overall in not bad condition. Looks pretty cool. Haven't played this one. Like me my Tomb Raider games as well. So I think I got this for like a few dollars, like $2 or $3. Couple bucks, or at most from, I think I might have paid like $4 for it. Still is worth it. And my brother also got me these as a gift, man. I still have to hang these on the wall. I have so much stuff put away. This is a metal tin, I would say probably a tin sign, and it says "My Console, My Rules," which is awesome. It's like a tin metal sign, so I'll probably hang that above my gamer sign over there somewhere. Absolutely love stuff like this, guys. Just puts a smile on my face, man. Really like it. And it gives the video game room, the game room, like that gaming vibe, that retro vintage vibe, Absolutely love it. So yeah, he got me that as well. And it says, this is like a hand-painted one, or it's done like that on purpose. It says, "Don't hate the player, hate the game." So it looks like an old retro-inspired one of those Switch-type controllers with the analog sticks on it. So that is pretty cool too. It's still in the cardboard. Obviously, I'm going to put that apart and hang this on the wall as well. So again, thanks a lot for those, bro. Really appreciate it. My brother always gets me like the coolest stuff, especially like video game stuff. He knows I like that, so he always gets that for me. It's really cool of him. Yeah. Also got these official 2004 Monopoly Hasbro. They're actually Christmas tree ornaments, Christmas tree decorations. And yeah, they're the legit thing. It's not like a knockoff or anything. It even says 2004 Hasbro Monopoly on it. So these are from 2004, guys. That's really cool. So definitely going to put this on a Christmas tree this year. Christmas time, obviously. So I got these for $1 a piece. Definitely worth it. Okay, where should we put this? Make some room for it. Got these empty cases. A lot of times, certain sellers might give these for free, or I might end up getting it for like $1 a piece, which is worth it. And some PSP empty cases, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max. Now I got to track the games for it. And I also got Mortal Kombat Unchained. This one is missing a manual on it, but this one has the manual on it. So they're both empty cases. A lot of times, guys, definitely do that. I would recommend that, and I always had. If you find loose games, pick it up. You never know. You might, end up finding the empty cases for it, or you could end up finding the games for it, or you never know. You could find it usually cheap online as well. Again, depends on the game. But I've completed a lot of games like that, super cheap, and took my time with it. You don't have to rush it. So you'll build up a collection like that. You'll never know. All right, got these two from some seller that wasn't even there. There was a lady next to his booth, and she ended up calling this guy, and he ended up saying over the phone, give both of them for $5. So I got these two for $5. MotorStorm Apocalypse for the PS3, and I also got Fuel, which I'd never heard of before. So that's pretty cool. Different seller got this for a few bucks. I think like $3 or $4 again. Injustice God Among Us. Really cool fighter. Different seller. I got this for a few dollars. I don't know. This is only season 6, but I might end up flipping this. So, Dragon Ball Z season 6. It is kind of like broken, the case on the bottom and here and there, whatever. I got it for like, I think a few bucks. I don't know. So I got that as well. I didn't notice the case that was damaged like that until after I picked it up. But it's all good. I got all of these, I think, for like $5. Some old man selling movies. Got Planes. Cars 2, which I didn't have. Tinkerbell and a Great Fairy Rescue. Of course, love me my Disney movies, which I haven't seen the Tinkerbell ones yet. Tinkerbell, I guess that's the original. Burt Lancaster and Macaulay Culkin. This might be like his Macaulay Culkin's first movie. I might have seen this a while back. I don't remember, but it's something about the cover art. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know. It's familiar, I would say. Anyway, it's Rocket Gibraltar. Gibraltar. I don't know how to exactly pronounce that, but that's a little young Macaulay Culkin right there, man. That's pretty cool. Anyway, and I also got Tangled. So yeah, all that for, I think, it's like 6 movies. He ended up, he said just give me $5. So yeah, that's cool. And I also got these really cool, you don't find these all the time, but if you do, guys, pick them up. You never know, because I used to find them a lot before, not as much now, but when I see them, I jump on them, especially stuff that I want to add to the collection, and it's just really cool to have and see. And some of these even have the original posters in them. I got a Super Mario Galaxy strategy guide. I think I got all this for like 15 or 20 bucks. I think, yeah, he ended up giving it to me for like $15. Also got the Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures GameCube strategy guide, which is cool. This one is the GameCube version, which is cool. So I got the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess GameCube version strategy guide. I don't know if this one has any posters in it, but that would be cool. I know one or two of them might have it. As far as like, oh, there we go. This one has a poster in it. And I also got Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. There's a poster in this one and one of the other ones. So all of these I ended up getting for $15. So that is a really good deal. All right. Picked this up for like, I think $7. Some lady was selling it. The manual is missing, but I didn't have this in my collection. So again, from the flea market, Monster Hunter Freedom for the PSP. The manual is missing, but you can't get $2, $3 games all the time, and I'm fine with it. That's perfectly fine with me. And this seller hadn't been coming to, wasn't showing up or coming to the flea market that I usually go to, my go-to one, in a long time. So he said the one that I usually go to ended up getting shut down. Apparently, it's far away from where I live, and I wouldn't drive that far out. Anyway, that place is no more. He said that they shut it down, that certain one that he usually goes to. So now he's going to be coming to this one more often, I guess. And I hadn't seen him in years. So they shut down that flea market that he would sell to. And I noticed him. I even remembered his name. He started laughing. He's like, yeah, I remember you too, man. We shook hands and stuff like that. Really cool guy. And he's like, yeah, that place is shut down that I usually go to. And they turned it into condominiums or something like that. Anyway, so he ended up giving me these games for like $5 a piece, $10 both. I'd never seen or heard of this one, Racket Attack, and it is an NES game. I don't know anything about it, but never hearing about it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take a chance on it, see what it's about. Racket Attack for the NES, and I also picked up Red Dead Revolver for the PS2. Manual's missing, but it could be a disc upgrade for me, so we'll see. Got all these for $15, 3 a pop. Ridge Racer 2 for the Wii Play, Blazing Angels, Excite Truck, which that would be upgrade, and also picked up Heat Seeker. For a few bucks, I picked up Minecraft PlayStation 3 Edition. Not into these games. I'm gonna end up flipping that, obviously. Got it for pretty cheap, so these usually actually would flip for way more. So things that I'm not interested in, I rather sell and get my money and get games and stuff that I'm gonna actually keep and enjoy for it being a part of my collection. This guy, different seller. I ended up picking up all of this, I think for like a few bucks, and some of these Disney movies I had never seen or heard of, like this one, for instance, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. It's still brand new sealed. The Great Mouse Detective. I might have heard of this, but I haven't seen it yet. Hercules, of course, awesome. The Rescuers Down Under, and I also picked up the Aristocrats Special Edition. This one's still brand new sealed too. So a couple of them movies in there. And he also had a controller. I noticed there was a yellow one also, but it was a third party, like a third party one with no emblem on it. So I ended up picking this up. It's still a little dirty. I'm gonna give it a deeper clean on it. It was way more dustier. I dusted it off a little bit. Original OEM N64 red controller, which is pretty cool. The joystick is kind of, the stick is kind of loose on it, but I'm pretty sure it'll work. Anyway, I went to a Goodwill. Thrift stores in my area now, they pretty much suck. I didn't find any games. I ended up finding this movie that I had seen and would watch as a kid. So pretty nostalgic for me. And that is Tim Allen, Jungle to Jungle. And I think it was like, yeah, $2.99. I got it for like, there was even like a sale or something, or the guy like gave it for like $1.50, or it was like $1. So that was pretty cool. Very nice condition. So that's another cool movie. Oh, excuse me. Another one. I had this in my movie collection. This is definitely an upgrade. The one I had is kind of like a cardboard version. The bottom was kind of like messed up. Got this for like a couple bucks, I think. Three Amigos with Steve Martin and Chevy Chase. Martin Short is in it too. If you guys haven't seen this, you're into comedy movies, definitely give this a watch. Three Amigos. Super hilarious movie. Very funny movie. I think I got this all for like 15 or 20 bucks as well. Some lady had a bunch of controllers all over the floor, just spread out. And she was asking like certain controllers, like Nintendo controllers, she was asking like 10 or 15 bucks for it. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. So I picked up these few in a game. Some games she had I wasn't interested in, but I ended up picking this Test Drive Eve of Destruction for the PS2. An original black official GameCube controller and a Sega Saturn controller, which you don't find these in the wild. I mean, nowadays even finding this is like pretty rare. So that was pretty cool. So I got all those, I think, for like one game and two controllers for like 15 or 20, something like that. This was at a garage sale. Some old gentleman was selling stuff. I saw it on Craigslist. I headed over there, and as I'm going there, I realized, dude, the area is familiar. I'm like, I might have been to this garage sale before, and I had like a while back. Anyway, I ended up going. I think he was asking for like $4 or $3 or $4 a game, like an item or something like that. So it was like 4, 8, yeah, like, so total was like $15, $4 a pop on everything. So he just said 15 for everything. So I got this really cool emerald green Sony PlayStation 2 controller, which is really cool. The dongle on this, unfortunately, is missing, but I ended up picking it up anyway. It's a Street Fighter 4 Blanca PS3, I believe. It's a PS3 controller. So that's pretty cool. Look at that. Very nice details. Got this Tekken 4 PS2 game, complete again. And I was really surprised to finding these. I'd never seen these in the wild. And I got these PlayStation 3 Moon controllers with the wiring. I guess that's for like the charger and stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, this alone is worth more than 15, I would say. So I got all this for 15 bucks. That's why I love swap meets and garage sales, man. You get deals on stuff like that. Not too big on the garage sale stuff. Might get better like when it gets a little bit warmer. Not finding too many good stuff where I could go. I picked this up again from the swap meet, Super Mario Brothers. It's a collector's box. The guy gave it to me for 15 bucks. Definitely was worth it. It has that nostalgic feel to it. So got that box. Is going to go into the Nintendo corner over there. That'll be really cool. So it comes with enamel pin sets, but they're mystery because it has like question marks on it. You don't know what they exactly are. I'm probably going to keep this sealed anyway for now. Bullet Bill plush snapback cap. Reverse door sign. That is awesome. And pixel art Mario figure and game cartridge case stand. So that's what that is. That is pretty cool. And I love that pixelated thing. So I know these things are worth way more, but the guy is like really cool. I know him. So he's like, for you, man, I'll give it to you for 15 bucks. He hooked it up definitely on that as well. Let's go into the shoes. These are beated up. Like, they are beat. I don't know. They wore these. I don't know if they're exactly legit. I try to look online. I only got it for like 10 bucks. I'm going to try to restore them. I'm not a professional restorer, but I'm really into shoes. Hopefully, if I can. And, we'll see how it goes. These are the Jordan 5s. I want to say they're the Oregons because it has the green and the yellow on it. But they're really beat up. And on the inside, on the tag, I looked, it's from 2004. So I don't know if they're like rare or, uncommon or anything like that. But I couldn't find them online to know exactly what type of shoes they are. And a lot of these shoes, of course, they have their own like nicknames and stuff like that. But these are really beat up, and I'm looking and watching at like YouTube videos how to like restore suede and probably paint them, and the front is all messed up. So I'll give it a thorough clean, and we'll see how that goes and take it from there. All right, that was that. Now this was a surprise of a find. I'm not really into these type of shoes, especially the low cuts, but this was an insane find, and I still can't believe that I found these. The guy was originally asking for $70 on them. They are pre-owned. And again, I do know certain things about sneakers. And these are the Nike SB lows from 2004. And these are the Heineken special editions. And a lot of these Nike SBs go for crazy, crazy money, guys. And I got it to, do what I can and put it into whatever I'm into. It's nothing that I'll wear, and it's it's not even my size, and they are pre-owned, obviously. I wouldn't wear them, but stuff like this I get. It's really cool to see, and that day I even ended up getting like a 6-pack of Heineken. My uncle was here actually visiting for like about a week, so he had a few beers. So he came from like my birthday weekend. It was really cool. We had a really good time. I hadn't seen him in like a couple of years. So anyway, I ended up getting some Heineken beer, and it was really cool. And it has that green suede all over and leather. And the guy again was originally asking for $70. I ended up getting it for $50, which is some of the prices. I'm not going to say what it is. If you guys want to do your own research, go ahead. I'm not going to say what they're worth, but they go up for some crazy prices. Even for being pre-owned, they're in pretty nice condition. And a guy even told me, like, yeah, they're pretty expensive, this and that. But I don't know. I'm out there to teach you to, do your stuff. And I was surprised I found it out later on into the day where nobody even picked these up. So they're overall in very nice condition for being pre-owned. And I'm just going to say they go for quite a bit. This was probably the craziest pickup that I found, which I wouldn't think I would come across with something like this. And certain shoes, they just go for like insane money nowadays. But anyway, Heineken edition Nike SB lows. Crazy find. Really cool. Since we're into the shoes, I'm going to be showing some more of the shoes. I got some Reebok questions from a store in my area that I usually go to. These are absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite Reeboks, and they're just amazing. They're like a Laker color, so the toe box is like a yellow toe, and it has very little bit of purple here and there, but it is Laker inspired. And it has the 3 of Iverson's, number as he played originally. These are one of my favorite basketball shoes. Just the shape of it and everything about it. And these are the Reebok Question mids. So yeah, pick these up. Really cool colorway. And it was like a 40 to 50% off that day. So I got it for like way cheaper than what it was, which is really cool. And I don't think I showed this in my last pickups video, but I have been wearing these quite a bit. I wanted to get me some all white shoes, and I love my Air Force Ones, and these are all white, just like everyday wear, pretty much shoes that It's a neutral color. It'll pretty much go with everything, obviously. But I love my Air Force Ones, so I wanted to get the high tops, but they didn't have it, so got these low cuts. So that was pretty cool. And another crazy find. Again, I found these Jordans and the Nike SBs from the wild, and the other two I got from a shoe store. I had never heard or seen anything about this at all. And these are the Voodoo Nike Jordans. At first I thought they were SBs, but they're actually low Jordan lows. And the Air Jordan sign is upside down, so they made it like a voodoo type of thing. And it says Voodoo. The back part comes up. And like the shoe color, one is a different color. On this side is like green. And the back part, where it could be like the skull with the eye, there's like a button on it. It's crazy. Again, not my style. It's not my size. I'm definitely going to flip these two. I got it for a crazy deal, I'll say that. They're still brand new in the original box. And on this side, it says Zion. So I think it's Zion Williams. I did a little research to check it out. It is a size 12 and way too big for me. And again, not my style of shoe. So it's just cool to see, and I got it for, again, a really good deal. So really happy with that. More figures. Got this 2006 Punisher, brand new, still in the box. He was asking for 20. I think I got it for like 18 or 15, something like that. Pretty badass. I love Punisher. Awesome, badass character. And here's the back part of it as well. So that is pretty cool. Got that for a really good deal as well. And this was a different flea market again, different swap meet. Some guy random, he was just like selling chips and all kinds of certain things. And I got the corner of my eye, I was about to turn in that aisle where I was going to go to, like, there's different aisles and everybody has their own different booths where they sell in a swap meet, flea market, whatever. And this caught my eye. I don't know if this is based on the video game, because there is a video game on this, Max Steel, on the Dreamcast. And it just looked really cool. The guy was asking $7 for it. I was like, yeah, I'll definitely take it. And this is from 2001, guys, which is insane. It says it somewhere here, I think. Yep, 2001 Mattel Max Steel. It's a Wave Storm 2-in-1. So I guess it's like this boat or jet ski wave thingy. And I guess it turns into a jetpack as well. It's still brand new in the box. I mean, something like this from the early 2000s. Come on, from 2001. And I'm fairly sure this is worth way more for what I paid for it. $7 in the original box packaging. Awesome, awesome find. Really, really cool find. And yeah, got that for $7. Got these cool amiibos, different sellers. Got this one for $5. Got a bunch more. Gonna probably, give it to people that I know or anyone I'm close to that are into stuff like this. We'll see how that goes. Got Legend of Zelda. It's from, I believe, the Skyward Sword, if I'm not mistaken. The re-release they did for the Switch. And it's Zelda and Loftwing amiibo. Got that for $5. Different seller. I picked this up for like $1. Yeah, it was literally $1. Brand new Animal Crossing Rossetti amiibo. So I think that was really cool too. Got this for $5, which is a vintage 1993 Donatello figure. And it says Don's Pizza Parlor. Love collecting these figures, guys. Got more vintage turtle figures. And this one is Anthrax, I believe. Got that for a really good deal as well. This was from a different seller, different day. Muckman, I believe that is. Got that for a few bucks also. Again, I think from the 90s. It should be. Yeah, it's from the 90s. I can't really see because of the year on the back part. It's like really small. Got this one. The guy had it. It's Talking Ref apparently. Talking Raphael. Uh, he had it for $8. Oh, I think I remember these where you would put like a pin type of thing and pull it, and it has like a speaker on the back and it would talk. But that thing I don't have, but it's still cool to have. He had it for 8. I think he gave it to me like $4 or $5. Still worth it. And Raphael being my you know, favorite turtle, of course. So that was pretty cool. What else did I get? Let's see. Oh, I think I got Anthrax with this for like a few dollars. Yeah, and this is Casey Jones. Casey Jones's a little golf bag thingy where he puts his baseball bats, and I think he has a golf club. So that's an accessory for Casey Jones, which is cool. Always looking out for stuff like that. And that I already showed the Raphael. And I got these three for $10, which the guy next month said that he's gonna bring a bunch of video games and hold it for me. So that's gonna be really cool. Got a. This is hilarious. This is basically a toilet taxi for the Ninja Turtles, again from 1990. So the front wheels, when they turn, it has plungers in the front, like toilet plungers, and it says on the front on a toilet, sanitize for your protection, and a seat belt is this right here, so you could put the thing right there. That is hilarious. Very good condition. So I got that again. It's a vintage vehicle. Toilet taxi, and I also got finally adding this vintage slash to the turtle figure collection. I remember getting this online eBay, and the guy was about to package it, and then he messages me and tells me that, oh, I'm sorry, one of the arms broke or something fell off. I can't send it, so he refunded my money. I was kind of like bummed out about that a little bit for a while, but I was like, oh, screw it, it's fine. I'll find it in the wild one day. And finally I did after many years. It's a little bit sun faded. It's fine. One of my favorite villains in the Ninja Turtle, franchise slash, he's just a crazy looking turtle. So cool with the blue-green, and he has some pretty bizarre weapons as well, which I'll be looking out for. And another uncommon one, along with Anthrax, that's another uncommon figure in the Turtles franchise, is I believe this guy is a Dirtbag. At first I thought it was Scumbag, but I think his name is Dirtbag. And the figure alone is still worth it. This is another uncommon one, and it goes for quite a bit. But I'm definitely going to be looking out for his weapons and accessories. Just something about the 90s figures, guys. The colors, the way everything was just so cool. So he hooked it up, man. He's a really cool guy. He gave all of this for $10. So yeah, I got a bunch of turtle figures as well that's going into the collection. And another really cool, really, I wouldn't expect to find this. This figure is original figure from the movie Small Soldiers, and that is Archer. And I had been looking out for these guys, so I ended up getting this for $5, and it is original from '98. There's some ink on the bottom of the foot, a little bit here and there. I'll do some cleaning on it. Overall, in very nice condition. So I got original 1998 Archer from the flea market, man. That's crazy. $5. Definitely worth it. So pick that up. And got this Looney Tunes lunchbox, which a lot of times the thermoses are missing in this, but it does have the original thermos in there. And it is from 1990. Tiny Toon, actually. Tiny Toon Adventures lunchbox. I think I got this for like $10 as well. So $10. And I used to watch these cartoons a lot as a kid, and it was fun times, man. And that's pretty cool. So I got the Pac-Man one. I got the original Pac-Man from the 80s. I got the Jetsons one. Still looking out for the thermos on the Jetson ones. But I'm looking out for more of these. Love collecting lunch boxes as well. I remember I used to have like the Batman one as a kid from like the 90s, or the Ninja Turtle ones, and we would like carry them to school. You know, put our lunches in there. My mom would pack our lunches, and we had the thermos, and just nostalgic stuff, but still cool to have. You know, very, very cool. Oh man, I still got more stuff to show. I got this. I know this is gonna be a long video, guys, but definitely worth it. The guy was asking 35 for it. He gave it for me to me for 25. He said take it for 25. That's the best I can do. Got a white Wii system. Yeah, of course, with the it's compatible with the GameCube controllers, and it came with an original Wii. There was a third-party one. It was corroded. I don't like the third-party controllers, the corrosion, and I opened it up. It just like dried up corrosion all over. And original nunchuck with it, with Wii Sports, and the power cable. He said, yeah, I think there's no AV for it. That's fine. And the sensor bar, all for $25. Definitely worth it. Most likely gonna flip that one. Probably bundle it up with some Wii games. Get my money back. Now this guy I went to. There was a lot more games than I did actually flip a lot of these games. And this guy is a reseller, but overall he's a really cool guy. And he was asking like about, I think, over 300 at first. He dropped it down to 300. Definitely worth it, especially like one game for it in there alone. So I got these box of games, and I made some of even more of my money back. Stuff that I don't need, and there is a bunch more in here, but still stuff that I'm gonna keep are a majority in here. Got a bunch of retro NES games, Super Nintendo games, and one Super Famicom game. Legend of Kage is in here. Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors 2. Also got Turtles, Tetris 2, Wizards and Warriors, the original game, Burger Time. I already got an upgrade for that, so that one's going. Tennis, Dr. Mario. Also got Nigel Mansell's World Championship Racing. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. These are really beat up, the labels, but it's fine. Super WrestleMania for the Super Nintendo. Also got MLBPA Baseball. And Dirt Tracks FX. Disney's Aladdin, which I'm going to keep that for sure. Fatal Fury, I'm keeping that. And a lot of these I'm going to be keeping. Mega Man X. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Super Famicom game. Also got Turtles in Time, man. Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo. Super Street Fighter 2. And International Soccer. Now into the good stuff of the N60. I was saying N64 Nintendo games. Picked up Tiny Toons Adventures. There was also in there the Flintstones. This is Rescue of Dino and Hoppy. Unfortunately, it wasn't Surprise at Dinosaur Peak or whatever that's called, a crazy one. Donkey Kong Jr. Legend of Zelda 1 and 2. Let's save these good ones for last. Bear with me, guys. These are definitely worth it, man. Life Force, which I believe is a shooter. Also got Mega Man 3. Mega Man 6 was in there as well. And this is in overall very nice condition. These Mega Man games are definitely going into the collection as well. I'll show these last. Darkwing Duck, guys. Another awesome, amazing action platformer. This is definitely going to be... I have this in the collection, so this is going to be a label upgrade. Another one, I think I also had in the collection. If not, definitely going in there. Batman Return of the Joker, which is a Batman game that pretty much plays like Contra, but tough as nails, very difficult. And last two, definitely not least, I had the custom controller that my brother painted for me, Bomberman. I did not have the game, finally got it in the collection, and I got the original Bomberman games. And not too long ago, I had actually been playing the Super Famicom version of the Bomberman games that I'm really getting back into. And I really love the Bomberman games. They're so fun. And for the Super Famicom, there was 3, 4, and 5, which we didn't get in the States. And they're really fun games. If you guys don't have those, definitely pick them up. And last but definitely not least, guys, which was definitely worth it with a lot of these other games, and let alone this game on its own, Bomberman 2, which is a double H, a heavy hitter, baby. Yeah, I was not expecting to see this in there. When it caught my eye, I was like, wow, I can't believe Bomberman 2 is in there. It is legit. I opened it up and checked the guts, and it is official Nintendo. It is not a knockoff, because a lot of times there's so many fake games floating around nowadays. You know, you kind of get skeptical a little bit, but from the back part, usually when you see like a number stamp on the back, and you can also tell from the label, but again, just to be like, you know, keep my mind at ease, or just to know that they're actually legit, it's a wonderful feeling, which is, it's just really, really, really cool. And at the end, he also threw in this original Xbox carrying bag. So it's a little bit a little bit dirty here and there. I'm going to give it a nice wash. That's fine. But overall, it's in really cool. It's an original OG Xbox bag, which is really cool. Like a carrying bag. So you could, back then, you could have, like, you know, carried your consoles and games and stuff if you traveled or wanted to go to a friend's house and play it. So that was that. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I know this video's been over an hour. Just a mega haul of stuff. I hope I'm not forgetting anything else that I would be showing, but I think that's pretty much it. Hope you guys watched the video all the way to the end. Again, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys all have a Samtastic day. Take care, guys. Sammy is outie, and I will be back hopefully soon. Take care, guys, and again, thanks for watching. See ya.
I'll be back.